feeling like?
Have a good day, and all my homies wanna ride today, and all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey,
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get this thing started. It's my kind of party.
Well.
What's the date? Is it June still? Sorry. I wasn't prepared
What
to talk.
month is it? What day is
It's
it?
still
Who
June.
am
It's
I?
June. It's June still.
Last day of June, June 30th, 2025. June's always tricky to me because it's like, I'm going to be a month that has just 30 days. You think I have 31, but I don't.
True.
30 it is. So tomorrow's July. Kind of hard to believe, right?
Yeah, June. Snap. See you later. Gone.
See you later. Also, like the weather, bizarre.
Yeah, lots of rain.
So much rain, and then we were in that heat dome for a minute.
Can't forget that. Hey, I got a
forget.
question for you. For the women of the world.
I'm a woman.
So, I saw something over the weekend. I liked it. I figured you would be able to chime in on it.
I'll chime in.
Women love a forehead kiss. Can you agree? Man comes up, kisses your forehead, and it's like, that's nice, right?
Tender, yes.
What's the male equivalent?
Head scratch with nice nails.
Oh, that's exactly what a lot of guys have been saying on social media. It's like a nice scratch to the back, arm, head. Yeah, some kind of a scratch.
Yeah. We do head tickles. Logan.
I don't.
Steven wants head
That's
tickles
crazy. That's crazy.
after like a long day.
And so
comforting.
I'm not a nail guy. I don't like the scratches. You know what I like?
What?
This might sound dirty, but it's not.
Oh, God.
I like just rub, like just palm and fingertips
To your back.
on just anywhere. Just like rub my skin. Don't give me the scratchers. Like Missy will sometimes scratch my head because I think a lot of guys love it. Like a lot of guys love it.
Yes.
I can scratch myself. You know what I mean? You know what I can't do? You know what I can't do? I can't rub myself. This
What's wrong with you?
You know what I mean?
What is wrong
I
with
can't
you?
tenderly rub my forearm and be like, this is soft. Like that doesn't feel good for
No,
myself.
the touch from someone else is always the best, for sure. Yeah. I like long nails, though, especially like my hairdresser. She has these real claws, and when she does like my hair wash, like she gets in there with the claws. Not hard, but it's like it's really nice, and it's almost my favorite part of the whole experience.
I wish my barber would kiss me on the forehead. Oh, wait, he does.
Oh, he does. That's so nice that Chad will do that for you. So yeah, maybe we could circle back to this later in the show as to what the male equivalent to a forehead kiss is.
It's a good question.
If you disagree, if you think it's something other than the head scratches, yeah, we'll revisit that. On Friday, we talked about the Sydney Sweeney of your generation, and that was a lot of fun. We're going to relive that with you right now. Enjoy. Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ, or Kira and Logan in the morning. It is time to welcome in those wild animals that we get the opportunity to work with every day. We call them the tribe. Let's play their theme song.
A little bit of Lydia in my life, a little bit of Megan by my side, a little bit of Christian's all I need, a little bit of Cheryl, what I see, a little bit of Sheehy in the sun, a little bit of Shawnee all night long, a little bit of Rachel, here I am, a little bit of Tribe, yeah, that's our fam.
Reveal your age by sharing who the Sydney Sweeney of your generation was, meaning like that hot girl that was absolutely everywhere you turn. Rachel, why don't you kick us off?
Oh my gosh. As a millennial, this was Britney Spears written all over it. She just was everywhere with the snake around her neck. I mean, across like eras of her career, you know, everything from Hit Me Baby One More Time all the way up through like Toxic and then the whole circus thing. That was kind of weird, but you know what? She's
Britney.
She's exactly.
Yes, Lydia?
I think mine is this. So Sydney Sweeney does, I feel like, apply to my generation. But I also think that the Kardashians as a whole are like super prevalent, like for my age group, because that started coming out when I was like 10. So like that until now, and like seeing their journey and their surgeries, their surgeries. Yeah, and the lip filler. But I feel like that is conducive to my generation.
Would you pick one of the sisters or just them as a whole?
I think, honestly, Kendall is my favorite because I feel like she looks the most natural and she's like beautiful. But I feel like everyone associates the Kardashians with like Kim.
I don't know. So like, I don't know a thing about the two young ones. but I think
so interesting.
Yeah,
Me either.
Right. I think
Yeah.
Gen Z knows about Kylie and Kendall, whereas millennials and up, it's Kim, Courtney, Chloe.
And them having the screaming fights with Chris.
Correct.
Oh my God. And you know what? And Rob, I forgot about him until just now.
Lydia's like, who's Rob?
Good point.
You know Rob.
Yeah, like very brief, like kind of. I
He was a
think.
big part.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, he kind of like fell off into, disappeared into thin air for a while. And then when he came back, everyone's like, who's that guy? And it's like, that's Rob. He just
He
isn't
had a
doing
brand of
as-
socks and he did his own thing for a while.
Yeah, that's funny.
Cheryl, what do you think?
First off, I don't even know who Sydney Sweeney is. So
Okay.
I'll just go say that. So, in my years, I've gone through my first one was Twiggy.
Twiggy. I actually know who that is.
Okay, I'm sure the other girls don't. And Logan's looking at me like, who in the name of heaven is that? Twiggy to Farrah Fawcett.
Yes.
I know who Farrah Fawcett is because the first time I got bangs, my hairdresser was like, "You have such good Farrah Fawcett hair. Like
You do.
Your hair like swoops out like Farrah Fawcett."
It swoops beautifully. You have beautiful swooping hair. But yes, so I hate when you do these age-related things because I always come up in the mature category. But that's okay. So I go from Twiggy to Farrah Fawcett.
Nothing wrong with being mature.
No, I don't think so either.
Refined.
Refined. Thank you, Miss Kira.
There you have it. The tribe has spoken. All right, now Logan and I want to bring you into it, but we're going to turn it into a little bit of a game because that's what we like to do.
The players.
Yeah, we're a couple of players. So we want you to reveal the Sydney Sweeney of your generation. And by that, the it girl. She was on posters in people's bedrooms. She was on magazine covers.
Does it have to be girl? We can send it, right, to guys too, right?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Who was the hunkachino
Yeah.
of your generation?
Yeah.
The Glenn Powell of your generation.
Exactly.
Too niche.
No, that's today's, right?
God, is he hot?
Yeah, it's like the Zac Efron of yesteryear.
Yes, sir. All right, so who was the it boy or girl of your generation? And once you give Logan and I this information, we are going to discuss as a class and then try to guess your age. If we are within like 2 to 3 years, you're going to give us the point, but you know the points don't matter.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's all for fun.
It's all for funsies. 603-749-0975. If you'd like to play, tell us the Sydney Sweeney or the Glenn Powell of your generation, and we will guess your age. I'm excited. 603-749-0975 is our number. We are excited to play What's My Age Again? A variation. Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira, it's Logan, it's the morning time. Alrighty, so we are playing What's My Age Again, and today we are asking who the it girl of your generation was. That's the only information we get in order to determine what your age is. 603-749-0975 is our number if you'd like to play along. Hello, you're on with Kira and Logan in the morning. Who's this?
Brandon,
What's up, Brandon? So you want to play What's My Age Again?
I do.
All right, who was the it girl of your generation?
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra. Don't look confused. You don't know who Carmen Electra is, Logan?
No.
You're going to know once you...
Well aware.
Just go into a Spencer's Gifts.
Bad with names, good with visuals.
Good with bikini models. Okay, so Carmen Electra, who is now probably in her 50s.
Brandon's 38.
You think?
Didn't we already guess at 38?
That doesn't mean, multiple people could be 38.
No way.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with 38. I actually am. Brandon, are you 38?
I am not.
What's
I'm 41.
3 years off?
Not bad.
3 years off. That's a
No.
win in my book all day.
Absolutely. And
That is a win for you guys.
did you have a Carmen Electra poster in your bedroom, Brandon?
Oh, of course I did.
It was on the
I
ceiling.
had multiple.
That's great.
Multiple. The first ones were a little crusty.
Oh, stop.
Can't confirm nor deny.
Oh, Brandon, what a pleasure it is to hear from you.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, you too, Doc.
Oh, it's Fry Yes now, by the way.
Oh, Friday, yes.
Yeah, can you give us a Fry Yes?
Friday, yes.
Yeah, he's thinking about Carmen right now.
Bye, friends.
See you, pal.
Bye.
Okay, if you want to play along, our number is 603-749-0975, playing What's My Age Again on your number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. Number one for New Country. 97.5 WOKQ. We are Kira and Logan in the morning. Yep, those are our names. And we are playing What's My Age Again. Logan and I are asking who the it girl of your generation was. And from that little pearl of information, we are going to decipher what your age is. And we haven't been too bad, not to toot our own horn.
Yeah, pretty good.
Toot, toot. 603-749-0975 is our number if you'd like to play along. Keith, welcome to Kira and Logan in the morning. How goes it?
Hi, Kira. Keith from South Berwick.
Yeah, pleasure to hear from you. How's life?
It's not too bad. It's
Okay.
crazy busy this summer.
Yeah, summer be like that. All right, so you are in the mood to have Logan and I guess your age.
Sure, why not?
So
Yeah.
who is the it girl of your generation?
Well, the it girl of my generation, I believe, was Farrah Fawcett. But the girl for me was Lori Partridge.
Of the Partridge Family. So he was in his teenage years when the Partridge Family was on, which was the 70s. That's what I'm thinking. I'm crunching the numbers here.
I'll tell you what. I mean, this is biased because I've golfed with this handsome man.
Okay, so you kind of know.
Yeah, I did. The issue is
he looks great for his age.
he looks great. He golfs great. Keith, you still single? Because this could be an ad for you, dude.
Yeah, I see someone once in a while, but nothing like, earth-shattering yet.
Oh, so we just got some more info. He sees someone once in a while. So that.
Casual. It's casual.
What do you think, Kira?
I think Keith is in his mid 50s.
No.
Younger?
No. No, it's a little older. With Lori Patrick Jones? Partridge? Whatever the heck it is.
Do you think low 60s?
Low 60s.
Do you think
I was thinking
62?
61.
I'll meet you at 61.
But the issue is he is so good looking.
He's so handsome.
59.
Well, you're going down now?
Just based on I know his look.
No, but if Lori Partridge, to your point,
61.
61.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, Keith. How old are you?
65.
65. Damn, dude. For the ladies out there, Keith quite literally looks 40.
What's your secret?
I have no. I think it's in my genes because my dad's 89 and my mom's 65, and you never guess their age either.
So you got good genes, and you're going to be here. You're going to be around for a while. So, again, Keith
I'm
is
hoping.
single, and he's got like decades left.
'Cause I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Gotta play more golf with Logan.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that offline.
Does that keep one young or not?
Keith, thanks so much for the call, my dude. Really good to hear from you.
All right, bud. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too,
Have
man.
a good weekend.
Cheers.
Okay, we're still playing What's My Age Again. If you'd like to play along and get in on the antics, 603-749-0975. Taking your calls on 97.5 WOKQ. Your number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira, it's Logan, it's the morning. And we're having a little fun today. We are playing What's My Age Again. And the piece of information you're giving us, the only piece, is that it boy or girl of your generation. 603-749-0975 if you'd like to play along. Hello, you're on with Kira and Logan in the morning. Who's this?
Allison.
Okay, Allison, you want to play What's My Age Again?
Yes.
Are you giving us an it boy or an it girl to work with today?
A boy.
Okay, fair enough.
Who is it?
We're ready.
Sean Cassidy.
Sean Cassidy. Okay.
Should I know who that is off the bat?
No, that's a little bit before our time.
This is tough.
He's a singer, actor, producer. Still has a good head of hair, so God bless him.
Yes, he does.
High 40s?
Yeah.
I think she's
that's
a
generous.
little. Oh, don't give us any guidance.
There it is. 54. She's 54?
You think so?
Well, she said that's generous.
I think she's 57.
So Sean Cassidy's only 66. So that's only 10 years younger. I feel like they got to be a little bit older when they're the it person. Does that make sense? Like you look up to them.
Yeah, but you haven't had a crush on. I mean, you probably think Sydney Sweeney is a fine slice of woman, and she's your age.
You're valid.
You know, I think they're probably around the same.
So you're locking in what? 50 what?
I said 57. I can wiggle. I have wiggle room.
I like 57. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna
Allison,
ride.
are you 57?
No, I'm not. I'm 59, but you guys are good.
Within 3. Great job.
Not too shabby.
That's a win.
That's great.
Not too shabby. Pleasure doing business with you, Allison.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
What is up? You're on with Kira and Logan in the morning. Who's this?
Good morning, this is Kenny.
Kenny.
Hey, all
Hey,
right.
what's up, guys?
What's up, big dog?
Who's the babe? Who's the babe in your life, Kenny?
Yeah, who's the babe? Or who was the
I
babe?
would say it would have been Pam Anderson.
I mean, he could be
Yeah.
16 or 60.
I know. That's tough.
That's the thing with Pam. That's a tough one.
That's the thing with Pammy.
That's the thing with Pammy. All right, so it's obviously let's knock out the teens. Let's knock out the 20s. Mm-hmm. Let's knock out the 30s.
You think that's the thing with Pammy?
That's the thing with Pammy. All right, so it's obviously let's knock out the teens. Let's knock out the 20s. Mm-hmm. Let's knock out the 30s.
You think? Because my husband, Steven, 37 years old, wanted a Pamela Anderson poster for his bedroom that his mother wouldn't let him put up.
We know why he wanted it. All right, so we're thinking 30s and 40s?
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe low 40s.
I love low 40s.
You do? Are you loving 42?
Final
42.
answer. We said it on the dot. 42. Kenny, you are 42 years old. Don't tell me anything else.
No, 45. You were so close. You were just there.
Okay.
Within 3, and I'm happy.
I'm happy with it.
Yep, that was awesome. That was good.
All right, Kenny. Well,
Yeah, sweet Pammy dreams.
ooh.
Think you've got what it takes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. It's time to play Can't Beat Kira on 97.5 WOKQ.
What's up, Jason? You're on with Kira and Logan in the morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
We
Jason,
are well.
It's your lucky day. We had a contestant right before you. His name was Cody. I feel so guilty because he was on hold, but then he left. But, Jason, you're the guy today. You are the guy.
Let's go.
Well, we have no proof of Cody. I'm not sure that he was real.
Kira thinks he didn't exist. Whatever. Can you kick her out of here? I'm already sick of her this morning.
Oh, jeez.
It's been an hour. We've had some fun, though.
We have.
You got to go, Kira.
If I gotta go, yeah.
Go, get out of here.
See ya. Good luck.
Looking like a damn hornet today.
Thank you.
You take it as a compliment? I guess it wasn't an insult either. All right, Jason, you ready?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. First question, multiple choice here, if you need it. What country artist with a birthday today sings these songs? She Had Me at Heads, Carolina, Chillin' It, and Single Saturday Night. Do you want the multiple choice?
Multiple choice would be great.
Is it Dylan Scott, Sam Hunt, or Cole Swindell?
That's Cole Swindell.
Question number 2. Who is the most decorated Olympian of all time? I can give you a hint if you need it, but the hint gives it to Kira as well.
Yeah, let's go with the hint.
Hint. He was a swimmer for the United States.
Oh, that's Phelps. Michael Phelps.
Question number 3. Also a multiple choice unless you don't need it. Chad Kroeger is the lead singer of this rock band that was created in the late 90s, loved in the early 2000s, but then hated in the 2010s. But now they're kind of loved again.
Let's go multiple choice because I think I know who it is.
Okay. Is it Sublime, Nickelback, or the Foo Fighters?
Oh, it's got to be Nickelback.
It's got to be. Kira is coming back, dog. Hold on.
All right.
Jason, is this your first time playing? I forget.
It is.
First
Been
time.
listening to you guys for quite a while, but it is my first time playing.
Where are you listening? You on your way to work or from work or?
Getting ready for work, so.
Right on. And Kira's back in so we can get going with her part. You ready, Kira?
I'm ready.
Question 1. Multiple choice. What country artist with a birthday today sings these songs? She Had Me at Heads, Carolina, Chillin' It, Single Saturday Night. Is it Dylan Scott, Sam Hunt, or Cole Swindell?
My favorite ginger of them all, Cole Swindell.
It is. You got that right. Jason got it right. 1-1.
Nice job, Jason.
Question 2.
Who?
Kira, who's the most decorated Olympian of all time? You get a hint, unless you don't need it. Of course, you get it. The hint, he's a swimmer from the United States.
Michael Phelps.
The only answer is correct. You got it right. Jason got it right. Question 3. Also multiple choice. I was feeling generous today. Chad Kroeger is the lead singer of this rock band that was created in the late 1990s, loved in the early 2000s, hated in the 2010s, but now they're kind of loved again.
I believe it's Nickelback.
It is Nickelback. She didn't even need
she got it without the...
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have let you give me the options.
Don't matter. You got it right. Jason got it right, and we got a tie ball game.
We got good news. We got bad news. You do have to say that phrase of shame, Jay's face.
I couldn't beat Kira.
Good enough.
Abbreviated, but we'll accept it.
Jason, you got the tickets to Dirk's Bentley, man.
Cool.
Yay,
Awesome.
Jason. Have a great time, and thanks for playing.
Thanks, Kira.
Hold on, man.
Logan.
Okay, we have more Dirk's Bentley tickets up for grabs with round 2 of Camp Evening. We'll get our Kira and Logan in the morning. The tribe has decided to grace us with their presence, and we couldn't be more #grateful. Let's play their theme song, shall we?
A little bit of Lydia in my life. A little bit of Megan by my side. A little bit of Christian's all I need. A little bit of Cheryl, what I see. A little bit of Sheehy in the sun. A little bit of Shawnee all night long. A little bit of Rachel, here I am. A little bit of Tribe, yeah, that's our fam.
What is the most elite form of egg? And I'm not talking huevos rancheros. I'm talking how it is prepared. You know, poached, sunny side up. You guys know about eggs.
I'm a scrambled girl, but I won't say no to any type of egg. I'm not going to lie. Like, make it over easy, put it... okay, anything but sunny side up, actually. That yolk is freaky.
Yes, Lydia.
I have two answers. One is I love an omelet so much. Like, I just want to go to a breakfast place and get a nice filled stuffed omelet. And my other one is a soft boiled egg. Specifically, like one that you get at like Asian restaurants where it's like doused in soy sauce and like marinated in soy sauce. The middle being so jammy is like the best thing ever.
You know what? I forgot to write the soft boiled eggs off my list too. Oh gosh.
Cheryl.
I would have to go with quiche.
Oh my God, that's such a good one too.
Classy, Cheryl.
Classy. You have to have quiche. Maybe with a little spinach, a little broccoli, some bacon's always nice.
Right.
I vote quiche for our egg.
Maybe I haven't had good enough quiche, but I think the texture of quiche is like awful.
I'm bringing in quiche for you because I make quiche very well.
It's like fluffy, but in like a weird way where like I don't want it. And then like you put the ingredients in it and it makes it too wet, and then the crust gets. I think quiche is gross.
I'm gonna have to change your mind.
Yeah, I think you just haven't had good quiche before. That's what it sounds like to us, right?
Agreed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
totally.
But bad quiche is bad. Like sometimes it's watery and weird.
Mush.
Yeah, that's true. But
It's gotta be fresh.
come on, ladies. Now, do you think I would make a bad quiche?
No, nobody
I could
thinks
not
that.
see that. Not in a million years.
Okay, and mine is poached, of course.
Poached.
I think there's something about it that it's like mysterious and tough to prepare. Like I don't know how to prepare it, so it feels elite when I get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. It's like if you can't do it to its perfection.
It feels exclusive. Like I can only get it in Eggs Benedict when I'm out.
Sure.
Of course, I could probably do it if I got one of those serrated spoons.
You know what I've been doing with eggs? I've been frying the crap out of them.
Yeah?
I mean, like almost crunchy burnt on the outside.
What?
But the yolk still yolky. So over easy, but fried real hard.
How do you do that?
You have to let the pan get stupid hot before I've noticed.
But how do you get the yolk to not cook?
It's a 2-flip only. You can't be like looking around. You just have to trust the process.
Okay.
Pan gets stupid hot, butter or Pam, whatever you do, and then egg immediately it starts to fry because the pan's so hot. You let it sit for like a minute. You flip that thing. Good to go.
That sounds real nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a good egg. I like my eggs. Four a day.
That's an excellent contribution from you. Okay, so if you want to talk eggs with us, the best form, the most elite form. Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We are Kira and Logan in the morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, Logan, you feel a little concerned?
No, I'm not concerned, but that's why I'm bringing it up now because
Oh my
once
goodness.
that was a weird little squeak.
Yeah, that was like a static
I don't want to bring this up when I am concerned because then it'll maybe be too late. But my neighbor, who's an older woman, and she's got some quirky habits. Like sometimes she'll just like park on the street for a week, or sometimes she just like parks a car in a weird spot for a week. Sometimes her car's not there, but she's home. She's just got some quirky habits, and whatever. We like her enough, and I've realized I haven't seen her in a little bit.
How long's a little bit?
Let's call it a week.
Okay.
And her car's not there, but that's not uncommon. She's a homebody, like all the time. She's a homebody. She's got a friend up the street that she goes to see maybe once every 3-4 weeks, but she's always there.
Sure.
And I haven't seen her.
Okay.
And I'm a little concerned. Do I go knock on the door? She's a very private person. Like, we don't cross paths often because, again, she's a homebody. She's in the home. But I usually see her once every 2 days, just like walking to her car.
And you're not seeing any signs of, lights on in the house or
So we had a
Any
tree fall
activity?
down.
Yeah.
In her. Are you taking notes? This is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm an investigator.
I appreciate it. There was a tree down in our driveway. We have a shared driveway, and there's a tree down. And I was gone in Maine. I was like, all right, I'm going away for the weekend. I'll take care of this for her on Monday if it's still there. Taken care of. Everything was taken care of. There's the tree was picked up. It was all good. Grass is
So
as
she
long.
called someone.
The grass is as long as your niece.
Meadow style.
So I don't know. Should I go knock on the door and be like, hey, you all right?
Okay, let me just make sure I'm getting this clearly. So you see her typically every 2 days.
Every couple days. Yeah, I'll see a sight of her.
Trash coming out on trash day?
Well, today's trash day.
Okay.
Today's the day I'll see her because I'll see her out getting the bins.
Okay, so trash day.
You know, so I'll have a
today.
better update in theory tomorrow. But again, I usually see her every couple days, and I don't think she doesn't travel. All of the years that I've been in the house, I haven't seen her travel.
Give her a knock.
Give it the knock.
Give it a knock, yeah. Why not?
I don't know.
Because what's the worst that could happen? She opens, you say, oh, good to see you. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen you in a little while.
Okay.
You know, that's not too bad. That just is a nice neighbor.
No, I think so, but I don't want her to be like, this guy's checking up on me. What's he think I'm old?
What, does he think I'm old and dead?
Well,
maybe. So the question for you, it's an open-ender, right? So maybe you have had to check on a neighbor.
I'd like to know that.
We'd love to hear that story. How did that go?
Yeah, what if it was a terrible experience? What if they saw something?
Oh, no. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, we want to hear. Call down.
603-749-0975 is our number. Have you checked in on a neighbor? How much time should pass
Great question.
where you haven't seen the neighbor and it would be appropriate to do a check-in? Or do you call the police and have them do the check? No. That's if she doesn't answer.
Yeah, that's if there's a sign.
Right.
A smell.
Okay. Scratch that last part. But how much time should pass before Logan goes and does the old check-in, the old knockaroo? Hey, wellness check, just making sure you're still breathing. 603-749-0975 is our number. So we'd love to hear. Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We're Kira and Logan in the morning. You think you know someone, then all of a sudden they become a single sneezer person when they've always been.
Could be more.
Yeah.
I got it's tickling again.
There's never just one sneeze with you. There never is.
That was a good one, though. that was a sneeze worth 3 sneezes.
Oh, you think you got your business done in one?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, glad. All right, so on to business, shall we? Beyond Logan sneezes. Our listener, Sarah, left us a voicemail on the 97.5 WOKQ app. Our girl needs a little bit of guidance. So we're going to play you the voicemail she left for us and discuss it as a class. Here we go.
Happy almost July 4th. My in-laws want to come and stay with us on July, like the entire weekend. Thing is, we're newlyweds. We got married less than 6 months ago, but they paid for the entire wedding. So I'm just wondering, am I a jerk for saying that they can't stay with us that particular weekend? I feel bad, but also I don't want them there.
Okay.
Jerk.
A little bit, yeah.
It's just timing. It's just timing-wise.
July 4th is Friday.
No, I mean from the wedding.
Oh. Okay.
They're not indebted for forever, but at least just 1 year. One year, you're their little sucker.
You think so?
If they paid for a whole wedding,
yeah.
I mean, let's just throw an arbitrary number out there.
Okay.
Let's just say $25,000 to $35,000.
Nice wedding,
right?
Yeah.
Let's just throw about 20-ish grand. Someone did that. I think you're their sucker for a year.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. I didn't know that you'd have that take.
Year 2, 3? No.
But don't you think if you start hosting them now, you're setting the precedent that you will host them? Like it's hard to stop doing it once you've done it and they've come to expect it.
Yeah, I think you kind of make it. It's the wedding year. It's like, we're our families together. Year 2 is when you start creating those boundaries. I don't think you create the boundaries right away. I think you're just like a blended. You're like a blend of everyone's little sucker for a year, and then year 2 you're like
little sucker.
So year two you're like, listen, his family, her family, or whatever the relationship is, right? His family, her family. now we have our own family. Year 2, we have our own family. In-laws can stay in the hotel or whatever. I hear you about the precedent.
Something would have to change in the living. Like, you'd have to have a baby, or do you know what I mean?
Why?
Like, you either have a guest room that they feel like they can stay in, or you don't. You can't be like, this guest room is still vacant. You stayed in it for a year, but now you can't.
Well, it's just for the July 4th weekend. And you just got married, and they just paid for it. So, yeah, you're a little sucker for a year.
You just keep saying it.
1 year being their little sucker, and then you set up the boundary. Hey,
Okay.
we'd love to see you next 4th of July. Let's do it again. Here is the phone number for the Residence Inn up the hall, up the street.
Yeah.
The Fairfield Inn. I'll give you three copies, 3 locations.
I feel like there is a bit of nuance to it, and I hate to be this person because we only have the information that we have from Sarah, but I'm thinking, like, where do the in-laws live, right? Because if they live, like, on the other coast, say they live in California and they come once a year or something, then you can be expected to host them once a year.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll buy that.
And what is your spare bedroom situation? Do you
Right.
have multiple spare
Are you
bedrooms?
forced to sleep on the couch? Are they taking your bed over?
Because that's a great excuse. I've done that. Oh, I wish, but we have the small apartment in Boston, and I just think you'd be more comfortable
I don't know.
at the Marriott.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, Marriott.
Shout out to Marriott. You got the points.
Come on, I'm a member.
Okay, so 603-749-0975. Is Sarah a jerk to not host her in-laws this 4th of July weekend, knowing that the in-laws fully funded her wedding, their wedding, that was less than 6 months ago? 603-749-0975. Very curious to know what you think. And I'd love to know how you set the precedent with if you host your in-laws or not. Do you agree with Logan that, that first year, if this is the circumstance, you are their little sucker and you are expected?
Little sucker.
It's more fun the more we say it for some reason. You're expected to host them, no questions asked, but then you can switch it. Number 1 for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We are Kira and Logan in the morning. So, a star-studded event took place over the weekend. Jeff Bezos got remarried to this broad, Lauren
I
Sanchez.
saw that. Didn't he book out a whole city?
Yeah, Venice.
It's crazy, huh?
$50 million, which, considering what he's worth, is kind of a budget wedding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Respectfully,
yeah.
But it is his second wedding.
Right.
So it was a star-studded cast. Everybody who was anybody was invited to this wedding.
Really?
Orlando Bloom, Leonardo DiCaprio, you got Oprah, you got Bill Gates, you got the Kardashians. But everyone is talking about 2 people that spent a lot of time together at this wedding.
Oh.
And I, for one, am here for it, and I want to know what you think, Logan.
Who is it?
Sydney Sweeney
Of course.
and Tom Brady.
Nah.
Spending a lot of time together. Spotted at a hotel bar
I just turned
after
up my
hours.
headphones.
They were dancing the
Hotel
night.
bar.
Yes.
After hours.
After hours, dancing the night away together. So, what are your initial thoughts on this rumor swirling the interwebs?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm smiling ear to ear.
You're happy for our guy.
They're just 2 beautiful human beings.
Beautiful.
Just beautiful human beings. Sydney Sweeney. We were just talking about.
She's the it girl.
The it girl right now is Sydney Sweeney. And Tom Brady's pretty much been the it boy for years.
Mm-hmm.
Years. At least around New England, if not everywhere in the world. So how do I feel about it? Supportive of my boy, TB12.
TB12.
Supportive.
And I think that Tom deserves some happiness. He was going through it with the break with Giselle, and then, she had a baby with her jiu-jitsu instructor and broke Tommy's heart, and Tommy was posting some heartbroken memes on Instagram.
So he got a superhero. Isn't she playing like Catwoman? Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Giselle, have fun with the jiu-jitsu. I got Catwoman.
Absolutely. And I was looking just because I like to know their age difference.
Sure.
Because I know there is one, and I just wanted to know how
what is it,
glaring.
like 18 years?
Yeah, it's 20 years.
20.
So Sid is 27, and TB12 is 47.
Yeah, once you get over like 25, whatever.
Yeah.
Leonardo's been hanging out with like 19-year-olds for his whole life.
Sure. Yeah, it is 2 decades, but I mean, for one thing, Tommy is Benjamin buttoning. Like he's like aging in
His
reverse.
jawline is getting tighter and tighter.
Somehow.
Could be the Botox.
Could be the needles to the face. But either way, still gorgeous. And it's not like an icky age difference like Bill Belichick. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make me feel icky. I feel like they're in similar stages of their life. Do you know what I mean? At 27 and 47, it's not that crazy.
He's got a couple kids that are probably entering high school soon.
Yeah.
And she has none, I have to assume.
None that we know of.
That is a difference for sure.
And she might want to be a mama.
But
and is Tom down?
I hear what you're saying. They both they stay, even though they're in the radar, like on the public's radar, they're under the radar. Like, there's not many scandals going on about him.
Except for this.
Yeah, but it's like a dating scandal. Tom Brady's divorce scandal. It's not a scandal. It's just like life. There's no like big bad tea about them. You know what I mean?
They have good publicists.
Yes.
Their publicists are working overtime to keep their reputations light and bright and flirty.
Correct, and they're winning. And I think this relationship is awesome, and I wish that I got to see the whole thing.
I wish I watched them dancing. I wish I saw them at the hotel bar. Jeff Bezos, where was our invite?
That's what I'm wondering.
You rented out the whole city of Venice, and you didn't invite Kira and Logan in the morning. Big mistake.
I agree.
Number 1 for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira, it's Logan, it's the morning time, and it is time for us to give away our second pair of tickets to see Dierks Bentley. So Zach Top is opening. Zach Top having a moment himself, in country music.
Yes, he is.
So what a star-studded event would you like to win these tickets? 603-749-0975. We are about to play Can't Beat Kira for a pair of tickets to see Dierks Bentley. If you think you can take me on in a battle of pop culture...
Think you've got what it takes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. It's time to play Can't Beat Kira on 97.5 WOKQ.
Hello, Cody. Welcome to Kira and Logan in the morning.
It's Cody.
That's great. That's who we were hoping to talk to.
Hey, it's Logan.
Hey, Logan.
Kick Kira out of here. Let's play while we got some service.
Let's do it up.
So you got to kick me out of here.
I'm here.
Oh, this is great. He doesn't know. Wait, is this your first time playing?
First time playing.
Awesome, Cody. You literally have to say, Kira, get out of here. Leave the studio. You kick her out of the room in some way.
Kira, you better go and get.
Okay, Cody.
You gonna discipline you.
Wow.
And you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today.
All right, man. She's gone. Let's do this. Question number 1. This boxing champ reigned as the undisputed world heavyweight champion and holds the record as the youngest boxer to win a heavyweight title at only 20 years old. Last year at age 58, he fought Jake Paul. Who am I talking about?
Mike Tyson.
Question 2. Today, the incredible Pamela Anderson turns 58. What slow motion camera shot was Baywatch known for? Was it cops biking around the beach, seagulls stealing French fries, or lifeguards running on the sand?
Lifeguards running on the sand.
Question number 3. Today is social media day. What social media platform has the most users? Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube? Instagram. All right, Kira's coming back. Hold on, my dude.
All right.
While she's walking in, Cody, how you feeling as this was your first round? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it is dead zone.
He said, I'm in a dead zone. You got to be kidding me. All right. Well, hopefully, we're going to do Kira's round, and hopefully in the next minute, you can get out of the dead zone.
Well, no. I mean, we're not here. We're good.
We can't understand you.
Kira's turn. Here we go. Kira, this boxing champ reigned as the undisputed world heavyweight champ and still holds the record for the youngest boxer to ever win a heavyweight title at only 20. He just fought Jake Paul at the age of 58 last year.
This is not multiple choice?
No.
Oh,
He's in The Hangover. He's got a tattoo in his face.
Mike Tyson?
He's got a lisp. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. I didn't give Cody all those hints, and he got it right.
Good job, Cody. He's in a dead zone, so he can't answer.
Today, that's likely true. Today, the incredible Pamela Anderson turns 58. What slow motion camera shot was Baywatch known for? Was it cops biking around the beach on the boardwalk? Seagulls dipping in and stealing people's french fries?
Classic.
Or lifeguards running slowly on the sand?
Lifeguards running slowly on the
That
sand.
is true. You got it right. Cody got it right. 2-2. Question 3. Today is social media day. What social media platform has the most users? Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube?
Wow, it's a great question.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. And it's like, I want to say Facebook because it's been around the longest.
Right. Checks out.
So, but I feel like Instagram's more popular. I'm going to say Instagram.
Instagram is what Kira said. Instagram is what Cody said. Facebook is the answer.
You got to go with your gut. You got to go with your gut.
Final score 2-2. Cody, are you there?
I sure am.
Awesome.
Oh, wow, good. He's out of the dead
We
zone.
need the phrase of shame. Do you know what to say?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
No, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you.
he's flustered.
It's all right. Relax. Just a Monday. You say, my name is Cody, wherever you're from. You say, my name's Cody. I'm from blank, and I can't beat Kira.
Morning. Are you ready for a brand new episode of Second Date Update? I really hope that you're nodding your head yes, because it's about to happen. Okay, here we go.
So you went out on a date and it felt really right. Should have locked that thing down. Now they're nowhere inside. Was it what you said? You were left on red. It's not fair, it just ain't right. Yeah, you want a second date. Kira and Logan are here to help you. That's right.
Okay, it is time for Second Date Update, brought to you by New England Furniture on Route 11 in Farmington. Griff is on the line. Welcome to the show, Griff.
Hey, God, thank you so much. I love you guys. Kira and Logan in the morning. Baby, I made it.
Good energy, dog. I love the way you just came onto our show.
Oh, I've been wanting to get on this show for, I don't even know how long, but here we are. Okay.
For this reason?
Yeah, probably this isn't the reason you want to be on the show, right?
Well, it's not the best situation, but like I said, I'm hoping that you guys can give me a little maybe clarity or assistance. I don't know.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. So basically, me and I don't know if I should name her, but let's call her.
No, name her. Name her. You can name her name.
Lillian. Lil, I call her. Anyway, Lil and I, we've been seeing each other kind of low key for a long time because we work together.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah, that's why you didn't want to name her, probably.
Yeah. So we've been working together for a while, and there's been flirting off and on for as long as we've worked together. She's not my boss, okay, but she is a manager. I'm not a manager.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a little bit of a different level of authority. Recently, we finally hooked up.
Okay.
Bless up.
You talk to us about that. How'd it go?
Oh, it was great. We were out in Manchester and wound up running into each other. At the time, we were both dating other people, but neither of them were like associated with our workplace. So it was kind of a safe. We were out of town. It was a safe, secret kind of thing. We hung out, and then we had a DTR or whatever you want to call it. We talked about our feelings, and then a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, but there might have been some kissing.
Gotcha.
A little bit more than kissing.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Anyway, since then, she's told me that she wants to be with me, but he can't because he's a manager. So I quit.
You quit?
So you could be with her?
Yeah, I quit. This just happened. I quit my job. I don't even know if she knows about it, honestly, but she said that that's kind of the big thing preventing us from being together. And I figured, you know what? I can get another job. It's not a big deal. So I quit.
Yeesh.
And she doesn't know. So wait a minute. Are we breaking the damn news to her?
Well, I don't know. I've tried calling her. I've tried to meet up with her, and she's kind of holding me at arm's length ever since everything happened that night.
She's fearful that she's going to lose her job?
I think so, yeah.
I get it. And so you think by quitting, that takes that situation away?
Well, I'm hoping that solves the problem.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one.
I'm about to drop a bomb.
Yeah, and it could be a good one. It could be like, oh, wow, thank you for doing this
now
for me.
Now we can be together.
And that's what you're hoping for. I mean, right, Griff? Like, that's the ultimate plan.
I wouldn't have quit my job unless I was serious. You know?
Sure.
Yeah, and that is a serious move to be unemployed.
Right.
I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling anxious about how this is all going to unfold. But I think we got to get to work. We got to get hold of Lil.
Yep.
And see what's going on here.
If you guys can do that, that would be awesome.
It feels so much more than a second date at this point, but
this is a life update.
This is a life update.
I really care about her.
But if she hears the news that you quit and that's all that was holding her back from being with you, and she wants to pursue this and go on another date with you, the first of probably many, we will pay for that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, get her on the line. Let's.
2 muffins, 1 coffee, and a little bitty orange juice.
Oh, yeah. Number 1 for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira, it's Logan, it's the morning. And if you love second date update, you are right on time for part 2. And that's when the action goes down. Let's go.
All right, we did it. We were able to track down Lillian, or Lil, as Griff calls her. Lillian, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah. I know you're hesitant, and thank you for coming on the air for a second date update. We heard a little bit about the situation with Griff. What's going on?
Yeah, you had no business sharing this on the radio, so I don't really get why I'm here. I don't.
No doubt. So, Lil, we didn't share this with you, but Griff just shared this with us. And you know what? We're going to do what we don't normally do on Second Date Update, which is tell you right away, Griffin's on the other line. And we're going to break the news for him to you, which is that he quit wherever you guys work. So we're going to let you two kind of talk about that. I know that was holding you back from starting a relationship. Griff, come on in.
Hey, Lil.
Hey, why would you do that?
What do you mean, why would I do that?
Why would you quit your job?
I did it for you, Lil. I did it for us.
Okay.
You not okay? Was I imagining the other night? Like,
just because you quit doesn't automatically make us dating. I don't know what you're thinking.
About, Lillian? You said that was the only thing standing in between us being together. Don't beat around the bush like this. We've been doing this for years, okay? And we finally talk about everything. And that night was, that was an amazing night. And you said you would love to be with me.
You don't have to talk about that with everyone. Listen, I didn't tell you to quit your job. I would never ask you to quit your job. Like, that's just...
Obviously you didn't ask me to do it.
I don't want to be with someone who's unemployed, though. I mean, that's kind of where we are right now, too. Like, this just makes it so much... This is weird.
Okay. So you're kind of moving the goalposts a little bit. I never would
want you to quit your job.
Well, it's not like there's not jobs. I can get another job.
Okay.
I've got interviews lined up this week. Like, I didn't do it, like, without thinking about the future. I did it for the future, Lillian. I thought we had a future. That's why I quit. Like, this kind of takes the whole complication off the table. We can be together now.
Yeah, I don't... you shouldn't have done that. That was like... Now, you're unemployed. It makes it less... you're not as attractive without a job, right? I don't really want to be involved with
Lillian,
that.
you were doing this for the thrill, weren't you?
Look, we hooked up. Doing what? Like, we hooked up. I don't think it was that big of a thing. I don't...
I'm sorry. Is that all it was to you?
Okay.
Was it just a hookup?
I'm just not... I'm not interested in you in that way.
Okay. Okay. I get it. It's fine. I misread it. It's fine. I got it. You're not interested. It was a thing. It was a fling. That's cool. That's fine. Can you do me a favor? Do you think you can get my job back? Like, I get it. I'm not trying to, I don't need another date with you. I get it. You're not that interested.
Okay.
Do you think you can get my job back?
I don't want to do this right now on the radio. Can we not talk about this right now on the radio? Can we just...
Yeah, it sounds like you should take this offline, guys. Because bottom line, Lillian, you're not interested in the second date, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
So that's where our involvement ends.
Yes, exactly. So we will let you two take the interview for, I guess, the job getting back to Griff. Well, you guys take that offline. How's that sound?
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Yep.
Take it to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
If you live for the cringiness, the awkwardness that is Second Date Update, you want to re-listen to them or share them with a pal or a loved one, we just want to remind you that they are available on our podcast. Number 1 for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We are Kira and Logan in the morning. Okay. So we're going to throw a little would you rather situation your way. This was born in Logan's brain, or not sure if you saw it on the social media.
I saw it somewhere on social media, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So what is the question?
Here is the would you rather. Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything you do? Everything you do, you're 5 minutes late. Or would you rather be 30 minutes early to absolutely everything you do?
It's almost predictable how each of us are going to answer, but would you like to answer?
Yeah, so I obviously am choosing 30 minutes early. Kira?
So much time wasted.
And you are choosing?
5 minutes late.
And that is just a dangerous game. And, let's talk about it because I'm going to try to sway you.
Okay.
And maybe you can try to sway me.
Not going to happen, but I'd love to see you try.
5 minutes late to everything. Obviously the worst case scenario. Wedding. Funeral.
Yeah.
You can't be late to those things.
No, I know. It's not a great look, but...
what's it called? A baptism. You can't be walking
into the church. I know.
Mid-dunk?
Mid-dunkaroo. Well, the dunkaroo doesn't happen. There are always opening remarks. Things rarely start on time. And you bring up the absolute worst case scenarios, which that is a thing. It's bad to be late to a wedding. Excuse me.
Come on, Froggy.
But whatchamacallit, I think most things don't start on time.
Okay.
5 minutes is not so late that it's like disrespectful. You get a terrible reputation.
Yeah, I'm going to change your mind right now.
You know what I mean?
Surprise party.
I just think it's, that's a bad one too. That's a bad one too.
Right? She's coming at 6. You roll in at 6:05.
You miss the surprise. You hate to see it.
You could be walking in with the surprisee.
But think about being a half hour early.
It's tough.
That's so early.
Yeah, and the caveat is you have nothing to do. You just have to wait there.
You just have to stare at the sky.
And that stinks. When you go to a party and you're the first one there and they're like still getting dressed and the host in the towel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
People hate those people that show
worst.
up early before your house is ready. Oh, God, go take a lap around the neighborhood. What are you doing here?
It's valid.
I
think the bads outweigh the goods here, and you have to go with early.
And I just think 5 minutes late is not... It's not ridiculously late. If you said a half hour late, if it was a half hour early, half hour late, I would really have to think about it. But it's easy for me. 5 minutes late, no big deal. Basically how I'm living currently.
Yeah, literally, you're not changing at all. Okay, so your turn.
Yes. What about you? Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything or a half hour early to absolutely everything? And this is personal because this is like actually how Logan and I operate in life.
Pretty much. Exactly.
603-749-0975. Would you rather? 603-749-0975.
Thought you should know.
Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We're Kira and Logan in the morning, and we're throwing a would you rather scenario your way. Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything? That is how Kira Alexandra Lou lives her life.
Alexandra?
Alexandra.
I don't know if I knew that.
You were today years old when you learned my middle name, or would you rather be a half hour early to absolutely everything, like our very own Logan Dana Sherwood? 603-749-0975. Who's team you on? WOKQ, who's this?
This is Cody again.
What's up, Cody? You just can't get enough of the Kira and Logan pie.
I'm just listening to you guys. I got through again, girlfriend.
Yeah, you did, boyfriend. Okay, so where are you at?
Currently Kennebunkport.
No, dog, where you at on this stance?
Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything or a half hour early?
I'm a half hour early kind of guy because I always think of like work, and if you're 5 minutes late every day, you're going to lose your job, and you can't make bread, you can't make butter.
Oh, honey. I've never heard that in my life.
Save this clip. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, let's be real here.
Good. That's good.
I'm getting that saying on a T-shirt. I love it. Well, thank you for dropping that knowledge and that logic on our show today.
Hey, it's just life, you know what I'm saying?
That's right, baby. Keep eating that butter.
Get that butter.
Absolutely. Gotta make that bread first, though.
Later, Cody. Have a good one.
Make good choices.
Take care. We'll see ya.
Okay, 1 point for Logan, but
Let's
the
go.
morning is still young. 603-749-0975. If you'd like to cast your vote, that question one more time. Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything or a half hour early to Number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira, it's Logan, it's the morning, and we have a would you rather question that we're throwing your way. Would you rather be 5 minutes late to absolutely everything or a half hour early to everything. 603-749-0975 is our number. Hello, you're on with Kira and Logan in the morning. Who's this?
My name is Thomas.
What's up, Thomas? Thank you for making time for us today.
No worries.
Would you rather be 5 minutes late or a half hour early to absolutely everything?
So the more I think about it, I'd rather be 30 minutes early, only because depending on certain situations, I'd rather have the extra time just to kind of, like if I'm going for an interview or certain things like that, I'd rather have the extra time to, prepare myself, prepare what I'm going to say, kind of calm myself down so I'm not going in nervous or like with funerals and stuff like that. I know it sounds crazy, parties. I'd rather be early. It gives me time to kind of get myself, settled, ready. When it happens, is there. I'm ready to go. I'm not all nervous and fluttered.
Thomas brings up two really good points. The first being the interview.
Yeah, you're late to an interview. It's a bad look.
You're trying to get Gwen into daycares, right? Can you imagine showing up 5 minutes late to every interview? Homeschooling. That's what's going to happen to her.
Wow.
She's stuck. And then I like that you bring up the party. It's a good point. Maybe there's a fire appetizer, Kira. Maybe there's some poppers. And if you showing up 30 minutes late, maybe you're not getting any of the poppers.
I don't want to miss a popper.
That's what I figured.
And also, as someone who is 5 minutes late to most things, I just know that you're in a constant state of being flustered. You don't ever have that beat to calm yourself, calm your mind. You're going into absolutely every event like
high-strung.
Yeah, that's not a good way to be.
No. And especially where I'm a first responder as well. You can't really be 30 minutes late to a fire or any kind of emergency call. You got to be on time. So it's like...
Thomas, that's a great take, too.
Thank you for the work you do. Are you putting out fires?
I'm working on getting on a new department here, but I used to run in Maryland and Madbury, New Hampshire for a little while. But I used to put out fires and save the kitties and trees.
Love that, brother.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks so much for what you do, Thomas. We appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Be good, man. Nice guy.
Nice guy. Hello, you're on with Kira and Logan in the morning. What's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiff, would you rather be 5 minutes late or a half hour early to absolutely everything?
I'd have to say I'd rather be a half an hour early.
Why so?
Just because I hate being late. Being late just gives me this anxiety and gives me this ick. And I don't know. I'm not saying I'm never late, but I'd rather be early, I think.
You bring up a good point. Kira, this is an honest question. I have to ask my wife this, too. Do you feel anxious when you show up late to stuff? Like, I have that anxiety so deeply rooted.
Yeah, no, I know most people do. I don't have that.
It's so interesting. I can't even fathom not having it.
I know.
I wish I didn't.
It's a gift, guys.
That's crazy.
It's called being selfish.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Good answer, Tim. Tyler, the Tie Guy Hubbard, on your number one for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. It's Kira. It's Logan. It's the morning. And it is time for compliments, double downs, and apologies. Brought to you by Merchants Auto in Hooksett, New Hampshire. So I'm going to compliment something I don't know to be true, but I'm hopeful in my heart that it is true. So if you missed it, Logan and I were talking about a new internet rumor swirling around that Sydney Sweeney and Tom Brady have the hots for each other. And they spent a lot of time together at Jeff Bezos' wedding in Venice. They were spotted at a hotel bar together after hours. Ow! Walking the streets of Venice, dancing, cutting a rug on the dance floor. So if it's true, my compliments to them, my support to them.
Yeah.
Two beautiful specimens finding each other. I don't have to tell you, Tommy Boy's been through it with Giselle having a baby with her jiu-jitsu instructor, and Tom was feeling lost and hopeless. So if this is the happiness that he needs in the form of the it girl, the number one girl in Hollywood right now, I'm happy for him.
Are you believing it? Do you genuinely think they hooked up?
I do.
You do. So I saw a quote that she said, and you know what? Social media is screwing us over because they can put anything in quotes as long as they put somewhere, allegedly.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it, but like they're hidden sometimes. Anyway, I saw the quote from Sydney Sweeney that said, I've spent a lot of time with Tom Brady at the party. I've watched him play a lot of football. I've watched Brock Purdy, who's the quarterback of the 49ers, play a lot of football. And Brock Purdy's a better quarterback. I'm like, why is she talking about a different guy? Like, is that flirty because they did hook up and like it's an inside thing?
Yeah, I do not know.
He's also the, I don't want to say the it quarterback, but he's like the hot young guy.
Maybe she's saying that to throw us off the scent. Well,
That's
it
what
ain't
I'm
working
saying.
for me. It ain't working for me. I know you got the hots for Tommy Boy. How could you not? Right?
Fair enough.
That jawline, like we said,
It's tight.
getting tighter by the year.
Yeah, really.
God love him.
Shout out to Botox.
So my compliments to them, if it's true. And what do you have?
I am giving a compliment to Cody today, who said a saying that I don't think is real. And that's why I'm giving a compliment to him, because that's the stuff I do. I'll just start a saying that everybody knows and then finish it with a line that doesn't make sense. And it just feels right. And Cody today said, got to make that bread to get that butter.
Oh, yep, he said it.
And at first I was like, yeah, obviously you have to get the bread to get the butter.
You do.
And then I'm thinking, well, bread in this case is money. What's butter?
What's the butter?
I have no clue.
Extra money, bonuses?
I don't know, but I like it. You
Butter on top of the bread?
Got to make the bread to get the butter. Shout out to Cody, 'cause I'll be saying that all day.
Do you know what, though? The thing about Cody was his delivery and, like, the way that he said it. It was like, yeah, that's a saying. I believe in it.
Yeah, and that's my favorite type of person.
We love that. We love that in you, Cody. He was a frequent flyer today on Kira and Logan in the morning, chiming in on various topics, and that was really fun to hear him in various hours of the day. So on that note, we out. Jeannie Rogers is up next. So is 30 Minutes of New Country. Logan and I will be back to chat with you bright and early live on a Tuesday morning tomorrow.
July 1st.
New month. Who dis?
Who dis? You say besties.
Yeah. And don't forget it all day long, the last day of June. Who loves you?
We do.
On 97.5 WOKQ.